What up, YouTube? It's your boy Var from 20 Degrees in LA, and today we have another special video. First thing I ask you guys to do, man, is to hit that like button. Second thing, subscribe if you have not already. And the third thing, man, hit that bell icon so you're notified anytime I drop new content. Getting straight into the video, today I have my top 5 things I wish I would have knew before I started collecting fragrances. Number 1, don't store fragrances in the bathroom. Listen, man, don't store your fragrances in the bathroom. Whenever I first started collecting fragrances, or when I first had my first fragrance, I had a habit of putting my fragrance in the bathroom. The problem with this is you never want to put a fragrance somewhere where the temperature always fluctuates. Fragrances are best stored in a dry, cool, dark area. That way your fragrance won't expire, okay? Because if you guys do not know, fragrances do have an expiration date, but you can disregard the expiration date if you just take care of your fragrances, i.e. putting them in a cool, dry, dark place. Whenever you guys do put your fragrances in the bathroom, there's a lot of humidity that goes on. The heat goes up and down. It's just a very bad place for fragrances to be stored, man. So you can keep them in a closet, you can keep them in a drawer, you can keep them anywhere that is going to be cool, dark, and the same temperature year round. Number 2, expensive does not mean good, and inexpensive does not mean bad. So look, right, I know there's this whole notion going on, expensive fragrances, oh, it's expensive, it must smell good. No, that is a complete lie. Fragrances smell good if fragrances smell good. Fragrances smell bad if fragrances smell bad. I've had good cheapies, I've had expensive, bad fragrances, man. It's kind of subjective, right? So make sure that you're sampling, right? But yeah, inexpensive does not mean good, y'all. So make sure that you're not getting price tag struck and thinking that just because something costs a lot that it's going to smell good, and just because something doesn't cost a lot that it might smell bad, because I promise you, you will be surprised. Number 3, quality over quantity. Listen, I know looking at other people's, collection or fragrance reviewers, first of all, never compare yourself to a fragrance reviewer, because it's kind of our job to have a lot of fragrances, okay? And I don't even have a lot of fragrances like that, but in comparison to other fragrances reviewers, but it's our job to have a lot of fragrances. To be honest, the average typical person, you should have roughly around, I think, 4 to 10, okay? 4 to 10 is going to cover every season, every occasion. And it's going to give you the best of both worlds, man. You'll have more than your typical person, and you'll also not have too much. Like I said, make sure you guys are sampling, decants if possible, and truly sticking to something that you think smells good. That brings us to number 4. Clones are amazing. Listen, man, I don't ever want you guys to think just because it's a clone that means it's a fake or a dupe. Clones offer affordable prices to expensive fragrances, while most of the time not compromising the quality of that fragrance. So to me, it's worth it to get something that's close to that expensive fragrance for a fraction of the price. Hey, you know how that song go, man. We gonna save that money, right? Save that money, man. Most of us out here don't have the funds available to be spending on $300, $400 fragrances to our leisure. So explore clones, man. Appreciate clones and love clones for what they are, an affordable option. Last but not least, number 5, wear what you like. Listen, y'all, a lot of the times in the fragrance community, one fragrance might get bashed, the other fragrance might get hyped up. I've had multiple fragrances that got hyped up, and I got them in my hands and I did not like them. And then I had fragrances that one person would not like, but I smelled it and I loved it. So listen, wear what you like. Nobody knows what you like but you. So don't let others' opinions determine the fragrances that you wear. There you guys have it, man. 5 things I wish I would have known before I started collecting fragrances. If you guys have not already, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, man, so you're notified anytime I drop new fragrance content. But you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Var from 20 Degrees in LA. Hope y'all have a good day, man. Let's get it. Traveling and we do vlogging. Spoiler alert, this thing gas.